Cody,
Yeah, what's up?
I've been meaning to ask you something. What is this?
It's a box.
Yeah, but what's inside the box?
Well, it ain't a mushroom. What's up, guys? My name's Cody.
And I'm Trevor,
We are the Beardacious.
and you're watching Beard Stew.
All right, we have a debatable podcast today.
Well, actually, it's because we actually are talking about debate topics.
The podcast isn't debatable. The podcast is happening.
Well, I mean, the podcast is debatable too.
Yeah, it's debatable. Yeah. So we have a list of topics that are very controversial and very debatable, and we are going to talk about them.
Rapid fire mode.
And yeah, it's
We're putting it full auto here, people.
yeah. The hate is coming. Here we go. Here we go. So, some things that changed. We got new mugs, copper mugs. Copper keeps it cool. And you don't know what's inside. That way, we're not getting in trouble for monetizing our videos. Not throwing logos around nonchalantly. Did I tell you? I've mentioned on it. I can't talk today. I've mentioned it on a different podcast, not this podcast, but at work we do copper tubs.
Mm-hmm.
Very rarely, but we do, and they are freaking heavy.
I bet.
And they're expensive. They're like $5,000 tubs
Yep.
for a tub.
Yep.
But they're great because they hold the heat. So if you're taking a bath, a hot bath, it'll hold the heat.
Yep.
Or likewise, you have a drink that's cold, it'll hold the cold.
They are conductive.
And very conductive of electricity.
Yep.
Hook a car battery to that thing, you touch it, you'll die.
Anyways.
That's not a debate topic. The first one.
I mean, that might be a debatable topic.
No. Electricity passing through a copper.
Well, do you want to test it?
Let's do it. Next week on the podcast, we discover if Cody will die by copper mug and a car battery.
I'm putting that on your tombstone.
He did it for the podcast. There's going to be too much.
What a guy.
All right. So, the first question. Do nice girls finish last?
Nice guys finish last.
Or vice versa, do nice guys finish last? No.
Not always.
I'm just gonna come out and say no.
Not always.
I can't say that. Look, I'm kind of a jerk. But generally I'm a nice person. I'm a prick when it comes to like
Stuff.
Man, we're getting deep in this one already. I don't play games. So if she wants to play games, I'm not going to play the games. Like, I'm out. I'll bow out real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm a jerk in that sense. But generally, I'm a gentleman. And I'm very nice with the opposite sex. So, but do nice guys finish last? Oh.
I mean, that is a tough one because, like, not necessarily.
I think generally in a relationship, the nice guys are seen as boring and not interesting. Girls, there's a mix. Girls want a mix
Of danger and
like adventure, but caring and like BA and hardcore tough guy, but kind and loving. Like, they want these.
They want the extremes.
Opposite. Yeah,
they want the extremes. Yeah.
They want a perfect center of both opposite extremes. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's
just coming
maybe
from
that explains a lot.
This is the philosophy of Cody.
Which is not a good philosophy. I have no evidence to back this up.
Don't follow his
I have
philosophy.
no personal experience to back any of this up.
Well, and I mean, like, any case, you know, what are you going to hear more of? The nice couple fitting perfectly together, or the couple that's, you know, having a hard time?
Yeah, I mean, no.
You're going to hear more drama than anything, over, oh, they're a happy couple. That's fine. That's fun. Good for you guys. But frankly, you'll hear probably more about the dramatic stuff because that's what a lot of society thrives on, I think.
I'm not. Oh, man.
We're just in the mic here. It's getting serious, people.
This is a hot debatable topic right now. Hence the debate mode. Girls cannot express their feelings, or do not know how, or do not want to hurt you, and so they don't say anything. I've listened to other podcasts that talk, the women are talking about being in relationships and stuff, and how they've held on to the relationship just because they didn't want to hurt the other person's feelings, or there's something going on. And it's like, look, it hurts worse when you hold on to it, knowing like full well you're just going to throw this in the trash. Mm-hmm. Just throw it in the trash. Like, look, if the banana's rotten, you're going to throw it away, not keep it on the counter. So, like, throw it away. I don't know.
Yeah. Next topic?
That was, woo, we're over that one. All right. Put in my password here. Is it better to be honest and poor or dishonest and rich? I think there's a lot of integrity in honesty. Like, I hate liars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Let's just use the example of karma. Whether you believe in karma or not, everything happens for a reason. That doesn't matter.
Definitely.
So, but, it's just the idea of karma that it doesn't matter if the liar is getting rich and famous and whatnot. He's taking a gamble at life anyway by doing that. It's going to come back around at some point in life, even if he dies rich. Still. And
money's really not everything.
No.
Like, yeah, money can get you a lot of places. It can get you a lot of things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're happy.
I remember reading actually something, a girl, like a 17-year-old girl or something like that, in England, won the lottery over there. And actually, she, like, sued, like, I can't remember who's actually she sued that does the lottery there. But she sued them because she's like, you shouldn't even, it didn't bring me happipiness. In fact, it actually made me worse off in life. It made me like really bad. And she's like, no, you shouldn't let people this young get that.
Yeah, there's TV shows of how the lottery ruined my life.
Yeah.
All right. Should older women be allowed to marry younger men?
Depends.
Yep.
we could take a whole podcast to talk about this one. We'll keep it at this.
I plead the fifth.
We'll keep my opinion of this. If it's within your age range,
that's a huge debate, though. Okay, because you could say 5 years, and 5 years means one thing to a 50-year-old, because 50 to 55 is not a problem. No. But 18 and 13 is a huge problem.
Yeah.
Likewise, 18 to 23. It's, I think that's a problem.
Well, this one's talking about marriage, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're not necessarily talking about 18 and 13 per se.
Look,
I mean, yes, like, but
you still have to date to marry.
I know, but let's, I get the dating portion of that, but we're talking primarily marriage. So I'd say, we're already kind of taking into consideration they're legal. Let's just say they're legal.
Yeah,
trim that down because you could go into all ranges of this. Like a 50-year-old marrying a 21-year-old.
That's odd.
That's not age range. That is just weird. But like, I don't see a problem with it as long as it's within your age range and it is legal.
Honestly, when it comes down to it, age is just a number. And if you guys are fit for each other, if you work well with each other, then go for it. There's not a problem. I mean, age really just is a number. And if you have a little bit more experience in life, great. Who cares? I don't think it's a problem.
No.
All right, next topic. Do video games cause bad behavior in children?
No.
Debatable.
It is debatable, but I actually did a paper on this, or I researched into it. It has no hard evidence connecting violence from video games to behavior. There's nothing proving anything. In fact, actually, it's proven more that it's more beneficial to children in a sense because they're taking out anger on the video game, not at people.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's debatable. Yes, maybe in some cases it does because they're just that sensitive to it. But there's always going to be...
Well, I think it's desensitized because you see all the violence and stuff that are in these video games and you get desensitized to it. Such as, let's take swearing, for instance. When you're around a lot of people that swear, like, I'm in the construction business, and that all the people swear. And it gets very difficult to keep yourself on the right track and not swear. Mm-hmm. So, likewise, when you're desensitized to the violence in video games, you're more... I believe you're more likely to act out in violence because to you it becomes normal. Not necessarily because of the video game, but just because you've desensitized yourself to violence or to guns and to shooting. I'm pro-gun. I'm way not anti-gun. I am so for the Second Amendment. But yes, I think it could desensitize you.
To a degree, maybe. I mean, obviously, anybody who's going to try to debate that, because the kid played Grand Theft Auto, he's now going to become a murderer. It's like, granted, yes, maybe the violence does desensitize you to that kind of thing. Video game looks so cartoony. I don't care how quote-quote realistic video games might look. We only say that because of what we've seen in the past. There is still cartooniness to video games just as a cartooniness to movies.
Yeah.
There's that still fake effect that when you see it, it's like, frankly, it doesn't look real. So when you actually see the real thing, ooh. Yeah. I mean, like, I've seen, like, actual gore photos of, like, wounds and whatnot, and it's like, it makes your stomach churn.
I watched someone kill themselves, and that blew my mind. To watch a body actually lose its life was baffling.
Yeah.
Like, blew my mind. So,
all right,
next topic.
One more topic.
Who is the more complicated gender, men or women?
I think we're about to lose some viewers here.
Look, I don't think there is a more complicated gender. I think that is dependent on the person.
Yeah.
Because there are very complicated, prissy little guys that have to have everything perfect. And then there's your hardcore guys that don't give a crap about anything. But on the flip side of that, you have the same with women. You have women that are very high maintenance and up there and have to be perfect. And you have the girls that are willing to get down and dirty and do the job. Well, who's more complicated? I wouldn't say there is one that's more complicated, women. But
well, let's face it. Yes, people are made similar. Everybody has similar, functionality of bodies, just, different organs, in male and female. Obviously, the gender is the big one. But that doesn't mean that we're exactly the same in thinking and in emotional feeling. I mean, come on. If a guy had a baby, every second of his life would be utter misery, and you would hear it.
When women get sick, it's very quick, and, like, they just get over it. When guys get sick, it's
and you'll notice most women oftentimes don't really complain in the same manner. They don't like, oh, I don't want to puke all the time. Guys are going to say what's on their mind. I mean, some girls maybe.
All right, I'm going to leave it there so we don't get in trouble. But
and that's the thing. But yeah, I do agree with that. Then that's like, frankly, let's just leave it at guys don't understand girls, girls don't understand guys.
Girls don't understand girls, and guys don't understand guys. I don't understand me.
I don't understand you either.
No one does. But that is the debatable part of our podcast. If you have something to add to this debate, Debate in the comment.
Debate.
But we have one more thing to go over. We have a mystery box. Now, I've seen the ads, and this was an impulse buy 100%. I saw this and was like, I'm getting it. I don't care. And I found it cheaper on Amazon.
Of course.
But it's a pretty much a replacement for a fidget toy. Fidget toys had their thing, and they came and went, and now a magnetic cube. So, this thing is freaking just magnets, and you can break it off. You can keep breaking it into smaller pieces, fit it all together. I don't know. I love magnets, and there's so much you could do. You can break it off into individual strands. Just have fun with it. It's magnets. There's 1,000 things you can do with these, but it does come as a cube, different size cubes. This is the 6x6 cubic cube. And I don't know. It's really fun. It keeps your mind busy. You can just kind of move things around. You can build with it. I think it's a new fidget toy.
Well, not new.
No, definitely not new. Magnets have been around forever, but
well, I mean, even the actual like sphere ones, because I've seen those, but these are like blocks. The ones that I've seen are like they're actual little circle, actual spheres. Same thing basically. It's just that these are blocks.
It's also getting very heavy.
I bet all the weight's being distributed and.
Ta-da! All right, well, thank you guys for watching the podcast. My name's Cody.
No, I'm Trevor.
This is the Beardacious.
And you have watched Beer Stew.
You guys take care.
Beard on.
Next
week. Yeah. And
what's up, guys? My name's Cody. What are you doing over there? Oh, that was you. Alexa, stop.
On with the show?
On with the show.